All right, in the first video of this series, we built our website in 30 minutes. In the second video, we talked about ordering our first piece of content, and I showed you how to use a ghostwriter. In our third video, we created our worksheet with our budget, our expense list, and our, oops, that's the wrong one, and our content strategy, so we know what content we're going to create now. And I told you in the last video that I was going to start with one of these is questions. So I'm going to start with, is beekeeping hard? So here's what we do. We go over to our website. So here's my website. And we're going to go to new and we're going to create a post. We're going to title it, is beekeeping hard? Okay, now we need an intro. We're going to say something like, let me type this up real quick. Ahead, I've gone ahead and typed up my paragraph here, and this is going to be the intro. Okay, now let's see how many words that is. It's only about 50 words. Okay, so my intro is going to be somewhere between 50 and maybe 150 words. But typically for me, I'm going to put an intro that's about the size of an excerpt. The excerpt that would appear on a meta description or somewhere in your theme. So if you notice on my side of my article here, we're using WordPress Gutenberg. There's a spot here for excerpts. I'm going to go ahead and take that whole intro and I'm going to paste it in that tab for my excerpt. And what I'll show you is when we're doing our optimization, I'll show you where you can use your plugin and actually set it to have this excerpt be the meta description. Okay. Oftentimes, the meta description is basically if you go over to Google and you type something in like, is beekeeping hard? These results on this page is called the search engine results page, or the SERP, we call it for short. Each one of these responses here is a snippet, okay? So every little preview of a web page is called a snippet. So the snippet is comprised of the title, the URL, and the description here. This is often fed from the meta description, okay? Now you'll notice some of them are longer, some of them are shorter, and some of them have dates and some of them do not have dates. That's going to be depending on some of the settings on your website itself. And right here we have title, URL, and then the meta description. This is the description. So it's often fed from the meta description. So it's important to have a great meta description there because this is like your first impression. This is what that person is going to see. So you have to figure if they only see a line or two, what is it they're going to see when you're typing that piece of content up, okay? So I automatically have included, you'll notice, the question that's in the title is actually right here in the second line. So congratulations on your decision to begin beekeeping. You might be asking yourself or others, is beekeeping hard? So if that's all they see, it's kind of reiterating that this page of content is addressing their question. Also, having that keyword term repeating in the first paragraph is kind of just like a best practice for SEO. It's a little old school. Keyword placement doesn't necessarily have the same relevance today as it used to. Google's analyzing more things about the topic itself and about your authority on the topic, the website authority, the author authority. They're looking at things like semantically related keywords. You know, did you cover all of the topics that the other pages ranking the top 10 covered? You know, so there's a lot more to this than just that, but still best practices are including it in the title, including it in the intro. Now, one thing I do kind of like right out of the gate is I immediately will go down here to document, and I'm going to choose what category I want to put this blog post in, because that may make a difference in your URL, what's in your URL. So is beekeeping hard? I'm just going to put this in the beekeeping category. I'm going to save draft, and then I'm going to check my URL. Is beekeeping hard? Is beekeeping hard? So you can change that, edit it. I'm not going to get into stop words today, but some people like to remove all the stop words. So you're going to take out anything that's is and of, and just it would just say beekeeping hard. Some people like to leave that in. So I'm just going to leave that whole thing in there. Now, after I do my intro, I'm going to go ahead and do my video. So what I do is I either create a video or I go over to YouTube and I type in is beekeeping hard. I type in what I want to find a video about. Is beekeeping hard. Okay, I see several I could use. 10 things to think about before becoming a beekeeper. Why I'm not a commercial beekeeper anymore. I'm not just looking for starting beekeeping. I'm looking for specific things about, it being hard. So here's another good one. Beekeeping fail. Bee installation goes wrong. All right. So those are some. Now this is one I went ahead and looked at this in advance and picked one. So I like this one. Beekeeping the hard way. I also like that it includes the keyword hard in it. So I'm going to click on this guy. Now, YouTube licenses allow you to share somebody else's video that have uploaded it in with that license in it. They could upload their video and click to not allow it to be embedded on somebody's website. Most creators upload their video in the shareable status, one, because they don't know any better. They just don't even know that there's an option to exclude that. But two, it's in their benefit to leave it in there because I'm going to now promote this guy's video. I'm now going to share his video on my webpage, and he's going to get more views. That's going to help him with anything else he's trying to do with that channel. If he gets more views and more subscribers, he can monetize the channel. Maybe he's selling things on his video, and this is going to drive people to him because when they're playing that video, all of his stuff stays in check. His name, his video link, they can click through and read his description. So it's of benefit to do that. Now, how do you know that he has the embed option on? If you click share and you go to embed, if there is a code here, it has the license to embed. If it doesn't, that will be grayed out and you will not be able to grab that code. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that code, and I'm going to go back to WordPress, and I'm going to click this little plus sign is my content block. There are several ways you can share video. You can use video on your website. You can just simply post that YouTube link right here, and it'll pop up. But I usually use the embed code because it gives me more options for what else I want to create on that video, like with settings on it. So I'm just going to click the plus sign, and I'm going to click HTML. Now, if you don't have WordPress Gutenberg and you want this, go back to my first video and watch the series, and you can see how I built this in 30 minutes. If you need somebody to build it for you, my brothers over at Ballen Brands own a digital marketing company. I founded it. It's now their company, and I do have an interest in it. And they can help you build this. So it's up to you. You can do it yourself and watch my training, or you can have somebody do it for you. Now I'm just going to paste this link in there. Now, I like to have my video be full width or be, depending if I'm using side columns or not side columns. So I might have this be 800. And we'll click preview and take a look at it. Okay. I might want this to be a little bit. Let's get it there. Okay, so looks like something like this. So I'm going to click preview. So I like to use the embed code so that I can change the dimensions of the video. Maybe I want to choose to not show related videos at the end, or actually, if I add a string to the end of the code, I can say rel equals 0, which means related videos equals 0. It no longer doesn't show any related videos, but will only show videos from this guy's website. So if you add the rel equals 0 to your video, then it'll only show his related videos at the end and not all of your other competition. That's for another video, but I just wanted to explain it to you that way, okay? So there's my intro. There's my video. Okay, now underneath the video, I always put a call to action. This is generally a banner or a button. Now, the button might be download your free beekeeper's guide. If I want to build an email list, which of course we do, and we'll talk about that later. But right now, I don't have my beekeeping guide built yet. I could do a quick top 10 things you must know about beekeeping, 10 failures people want you to know about beekeeping, 10 secrets your competitors don't want you to know about beekeeping, top 10 beehives and why. You know, we're going to create some kind of little digital report or digital guide. They're going to click through, register, download, blah, blah, blah. Right now, I don't have that done yet. So instead, I could do something like I could put a panel of beekeeping books. You got to figure this is a starter beekeeper, right? Maybe we want to put one of our affiliate Beehive kits up here. Okay, something like that. So let me see what I've already saved. The bookkeeper's handbook. Okay, I've already saved this one as a reusable block. So I could just click that and drop it right in there. Okay, and I showed you how to do this in one of the previous videos, but in case you don't know, simply go over to Amazon. You need to have an Amazon affiliate account set up, and I'm using SiteStripe extension for Google Chrome. So I'm going to go up here. I could do a beekeeper's starter kit. Okay. Ooh, I like this one. So these are a little more expensive. They actually include a little hive. So I'm going to go with that one. Let me click it. Now, I will also often look at reviews, because if it has low reviews, with Amazon, if the person returns that item, your commission gets sucked back out, and I don't want that. So I want to make sure I'm dealing with a reputable company. I want to make sure that it has good reviews. I might go look up that company to see how good they are. And then one other thing I do is I always open that in a new tab, and I'll show you why in just a second. So to get this ad, go up here to custom. I'm going to grab my code for this particular website that I'm building because I want to track where my commissions come from. I'm going to hit copy. I'm going to go back over to my blog. Let me close that preview so we don't get confused. And right under here, click the content block, add HTML, and paste. And then preview. Now, if you're not using Gutenberg blocks and you don't have that ability to do blocks and you're using the classic editor, you would click over to your HTML tab and just paste it at the bottom instead. So you wouldn't have that little content block, but you're using a WYSIWYG editor, so you'll see the WYS, what you see, the little stands for WYSIWYG, and then on the next tab it'll say like text or HTML. Click that and you just paste that code at the bottom and then go back to your WYSIWYG editor and you'll see it there. So however you can add those in. Okay, so I'm going to save this content block so I can use it again by clicking on these three dots, add to reusable blocks, and I'm going to call this, we opened a new tab. What was that company? Man Lake. So I'm going to call this Man Lake Beekeeper Starter Kit. Save. Okay, so I might put one or two items up here. I might put three items up here. I might just put one item up here. You're going to kind of test this and see what works over time. I'll give you a little tip. One of my web pages that generates me sales technically it's every other day I get sales. I don't know why it comes out that way, but it does. I have a blog all about keeping bugs off your screen door for my real estate website. And I was selling items on there, but I had a ton of links. But I kept selling the same item over and over again on that page. Well, what I did then is it was a cheap item. So I tested it and I wanted to know, is it selling because it's cheap? Or is it selling because of the location on the page, like where the ad placement is on the page? So I took that product out. It was like a $5 bug spray item. I replaced it with a gallon of bug spray for like $30, and I'm now selling as many of the $30 ones as I was of the $4 ones. It was not price, it was placement. So sometimes it'll be price, it'll be the item, it'll be the placement. You'll test those over time, and you can continue to follow me, and I'll show you all of that. If you go over to ballenacademy.com, I've got courses and coaching groups on all of this as well. All right, I really like this item, so we're going to test that and see how that sells. Okay, so we've got our intro, we've got our title, we've got our item that we want to sell, and now I'm going to start going into, oh, we also need our affiliate disclaimer. To create an affiliate disclaimer, Amazon requires a certain disclaimer. So let me show you that. Amazon affiliate disclaimer. Okay, so right here, insert your name. Lori Ballen is a participant in the Amazon Services LLC Associates Program, an affiliate advertising program designed to provide a means for sites to earn advertising fees by advertising. Okay, so you might have something like that. That's got to be on the website somewhere. It's required by Amazon. So Amazon just requires that's on your website somewhere. It could be on your footer. That's on every page and be part of your disclaimer. So the first thing I would do is let's go ahead and put that as a footer. So I'm going to go back over to my website. I'm going to open appearance, customize. I'm going to open this in a new tab so that I don't lose my spot on my content. WordPress is great because it saves your content for you periodically, automatically, which is fantastic. Because I can't tell you how many times in the old days I used to type up a 2,000 word article and then I'd lose it. It would happen. I'd forget to hit save and I would lose it doing something like this, what I'm doing right now, clicking over to a new tab, right? So go down here to your widgets, and we're going to go to footer. Oh, I think I already have one. So here's my affiliate disclosure. See where it says Copyright Vision Masters, Lori Ballen is participant. I already have it in there. So you go over to widgets and you put it in your footer. So now no matter what, this is on every single page. So if you look, all I did is drag in a text widget and I just pasted it down there at the bottom. Okay. Now I can add to that. Lori is also an affiliate for many other companies and may benefit from a link click or purchase through a link. And I might put something like there are sponsored ads on this website that benefit Lori Ballen. Click done. Okay, so now those were all in the footer. Now, the FTC is really, really cracking down on affiliate marketers. And they are looking for disclosure, disclosure, disclosure. Basically, their regulation is that if you are receiving benefit from your website through affiliate partnerships of any kind, it's not only just required that it's disclosed, it's required that it's obvious, that you are making it obvious to the reader that if they click a link and make a purchase, you are benefiting. Now, in my case, some of my clicks, I even get paid when somebody clicks. So I like to disclose that I might get paid on the click, not just on the purchase. So I have started a policy now where I put it at the top of the blog. And it is not deterring sales, let me tell you. And so what I do is I go up here and I create an affiliate disclosure, and I generally will put it underneath the video or the first item I offer, in between the two. So click plus. Now I'm going to look, did I already create one? No, I did not. So let's go ahead and create the plus. And I'm going to add a paragraph, and I'm going to type it in here. I am an affiliate marketer and benefit from clicks and purchases made through clicks on this website. Then I'm going to put an affiliate disclaimer with a link. Okay. Now, your affiliate disclaimer, let me show you an example of mine. Ooh, got to put it on that page. Okay, I referred to it as the wrong title. The affiliate disclaimer is what I usually put at the bottom. And then the affiliate disclosure is actually going to be the full page of description for them. So what I do, this is an example of the one I created for my websites. And I used a template from somewhere at some point. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rephrase this, and I'm going to call this the affiliate disclosure. And now I'm going to create one. So go to new page, right click, open in a new tab. Affiliate disclosure. I'm going to paste my disclosure from here, and I'm just going to change some things. Right here, page, okay, paste. Okay, now save draft. Affiliate disclosure, that's going to be my URL now. Okay, hi, Lori Ballen here. I need to remove, let me see, sorry, let me see where that link goes to. Okay, that's fine. It goes to my main page. That's fine. So Lori Ballen here. Because I believe in transparency, it's important to let you know that this website contains affiliate links. What this means is that when you click on some of the links on this website, I benefit. I may benefit when you click or when you make a purchase. See, most affiliate disclosures just say benefit when you make a purchase. But since I am involved in programs that pay me on the click sometimes, I want to make sure that's disclosed. I have affiliate relationships with more than 100 brands and companies. Now, what I do is I put whatever would be related to this particular website. Okay. Those IDX broker and stuff would not apply here, but Amazon would, such as Amazon, and then I might put beekeeping, wholesalers. I'm going to put up my whatever my affiliate relationships are in here. A few of the top ones, beekeeping, wholesalers, and I'm just going to put Google AdSense because I'll run ads on here. Okay. So it's not required, at least to my knowledge, that you list out all of the affiliates, but mainly that the visitor knows that you have a financial interest in them clicking that link. While my goal with this website is to provide you with useful information related to, see, this theme is so squirrely. I'm going to put a new theme on here soon. Information related to, let me do this, to beekeeping. I do include links to products and services frequently. It's best to assume I'll receive a benefit when you click a link. And then I have my Amazon disclosure. If you have any questions regarding anything, please feel free to contact me directly. Now, in that case, I could put in a form, I could put in an email, whatever I want right there. Okay, that's done. Click publish, publish. Go back here to our content. I'm going to save this as a draft really quick. Now go to affiliate disclosure. I'm going to highlight it. Click that little link. Start typing in the word affiliate disclosure, and it will scan your website and find it for you. Affiliate disclosure, hit that little arrow, and now you see it's in there. Now we want to save this content block. So go up here to the three dots, add to reusable blocks, affiliate disclosure. Save. Now, whenever you want to drop this affiliate disclosure in to your blog, you'll be able to grab it from your reusable blocks. This is one of the main reasons why I love WordPress Gutenberg, is the ability now to save those blocks that I frequently use. Now, there are ways to put the same content on every page. You could use a plugin that allows you to put that at the top of every page, but I like to move mine around, and I don't want it just automatically at the top because sometimes that'll trump your meta description. I don't want it there. I want it underneath my video wherever my first call to action is kind of my procedure. And so this is I love content blocks for that reason. Okay. So we now have our title, we have our intro, we have our video, and we have our affiliate disclosure. We have our call to action, which is going to be something for your mailing list or an item you're selling. Now we can start our paragraphs. Okay. So we might now title this 10 reasons beekeeping is hard. Okay. And now we're going to start listing them off. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the video, and I'll jump forward for you so you can see the finished product so you don't have to watch every item. But let's watch this guy.
It's going to do a little video on some of the things that I'd change. The first thing is, see this stack of boxes back here? I ordered these through Kelly Bees. They've got free shipping right now on orders open.
Okay, let me pause this because there's something he said there I want you to pay attention to. I forgot that when we opened in a new tab here for Man Lake, I said I would show you what that was for. Now, anytime, if I'm going to be building this website for affiliate income, okay, I'm either going to be a wholesaler, I'm going to be a drop shipper, I'm going to have an Amazon store, or I'm going to work with affiliate relationships. Plus, I'm going to have ads on my website. That's how my plan is to monetize my niche website. So what I want to do is, if I'm putting Amazon links only on my website, I'm making anywhere from 4 to 10% commission, with 4% being the average. So it's low. If I can get 15% from a distributor on his Beehive versus 4% on Amazon on a Beehive, I might do that. Now, I've been kind of doing a little study because what I wanted to find out was, one of the advantages using Amazon is if this guy drops this complete Beehive kit into his shopping cart from my link, I will get commission on everything else he puts in his cart. Oh, okay. As long as he checks out within the next, anything over the next 24 hours that he should end up purchasing, even if he doesn't buy this item. So let's say he puts this in his shopping cart and he puts 5 other items and he checks out. We get a commission on all 6 items. Let's say he puts this in his shopping cart and he doesn't check out right away, or he removes it, but he puts 5 other items in his shopping cart. We still get commission on those other 5 items, even if he doesn't buy this one. Furthermore, let's just say he drops this into his shopping cart, but he doesn't check out. That cookie on your website now extends for 30 days, which basically means if he purchases that item in the next 30 days without clicking on somebody else's affiliate link, you will still get paid. Okay. So it's a 24-hour cookie, which just means anything he buys in the next 24 hours, even if it's not that item, you're going to get paid. But if he puts this item in his shopping cart and then waits, then the cookie extends for 30 days. But as soon as he takes it out of the shopping cart, you won't get paid then after the fact. That's just kind of some of the policies there to let you know really quick. Now, the benefit is then using Amazon is you might say, oh, well, my gosh, even if I only get 4% on that Beehive, if he adds $100 more worth of products, $200 worth of products, $300, then I'm going to get paid on all of them. I will tell you that so far, now this is very, very new studies for me. I will continue to study this because I track it. So far, 80% of the people that have bought an item through my websites this year, halfway through the year, have only bought the one item. So I'm not finding that half or a majority buys multiple items. In fact, I'm finding that most of them only buy the one item. So if I had to decide between, do I want to sell this complete Beehive on Amazon, or do I want to go straight to Man Lake and see if they have an affiliate program and pitch it there, I'd rather do that. Now, there is something, though, to be said for people like to shop on Amazon. It's a known brand. People like me, I have a 5% off relationship with them for my account because I have a credit card with them. So I like to buy through Amazon. I also like the Prime shipping. I get it fast and free. So if Man Lake charges for shipping, but Amazon doesn't with a Prime membership, that might be a reason to use the Amazon link instead because I want to get the sales, right? So those are some things to look at and compare. But let's go ahead and go over to Man Lake and see if they have an affiliate. So I'm going to type in Man Lake affiliate. They do. Okay, let's look and see what they have. So I'm going to click on their website. Okay, earn B-Bucks when you purchase the items you use every day, because that's not what we want. That's basically saying it's a rewards program for spend. I don't want that. Let me see if there's anything else. Contact. Let me go to their homepage. Let me do the cookies. That's fine. Okay, about us. Authorized dealers. So again, if you're looking at wholesaling or something, there might be an option for you. If I don't see one, sometimes what I'll do is I'll go up to contact, get in touch. Can't remember my phone number. And then I never put my cell phone on these because I don't want to get on a mailing list. I have a phone number I use specifically that just goes straight to voicemail. And then I'm not going to put my address because it's not required, so it doesn't matter. Excuse me. Do you have an affiliate program? Submit. Now, the other thing that I would often do is I would go over here to the plus sign. I would open any of my affiliate networks that I use frequently. So something like AWin or ShareSale or CJ.com, Flex Offers, VigLink, any of those that I want to use. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go to merchants. And we're going to type in Man Lake and I'll see. Oh, they're in there. Let's see. I'll see if they have an affiliate program. Nope, so sometimes they were in there and they've moved or they're gone. Okay, so next I would go over to check CJ, I would check AWin, I would check any of my things there. Okay, if they don't have one, then I just move on. But this is how I start finding my affiliate relationship. Same with this guy that's got the video. I would immediately look at show more. Okay, does not look like he's trying to benefit from this. Maybe he's got his channel monetized and he's getting paid for videos. Maybe he just makes videos as a hobby. I don't know. But if he had anything, then I would look his stuff up. Okay. So after that, we're going to keep watching the videos. Now, the first thing he says is Kelly. I heard him say Kelly Beekeeping. So I would go over here and look up Kelly. Bookkeeping. I said bookkeeping. I don't know why I did that. Kelly Beekeeping. Okay, there it is. Kelly Beekeeping. All right, and we're going to go down and we're going to look for, okay, become a dealer. I don't see anything about affiliate, so I might look at become a dealer and see if that's something that I want to do. Okay, so if you're a dealer, you get up to 14% off manufactured products, 10% on resales, yada, yada, yada. But there's going to be requirements and shipping and all that kind of stuff, right? So maybe I want to look up and see if they have an affiliate program. So I'm going to go I'm going to go to their domain name. Oops, let me just do Kelly Beekeeping affiliate. Affiliate login. They do have an affiliate. Okay, so let's go to affiliate create, Kelly Beekeeping. There they are. So I'm going to fill out an application to become an affiliate with them. Okay, so I'll get all those ideas from videos as I start watching them. So basically where this guy says, the first thing I did was get something from Kelly Beekeeping. If he says it's a positive thing, I want to make sure I have a link to Kelly Beekeeping in my blog. Now, I'm not stealing away his affiliate because his stuff's still intact. If he had an affiliate on here, they'll be watching his video, they click through, they can still access it. But I am going to take advantage of the fact that somebody's on my website watching this guy's video and they might stay on my page and click through. I want to have a link to this product or whatever that he's clicking through. And that's how you're building an affiliate niche website. So he says something about Kelly. Let's keep watching.
Over $200. I would personally order the boxes as opposed to going to Home Depot or Lowe's and buying the lumber and building it myself. I had just almost the same amount of money in the pine shelving, the
Okay, so basically the first thing I'm hearing him say is he would buy it instead of build it. So maybe I'm going to put 10 lessons to make beekeeping less hard. And since that's a title of a paragraph, I always put those in an H2 heading for SEO, for visual clarity, whatever. So now under here, and because it becomes part of our table of contents, which I showed you in a previous video, 10 lessons to make beekeeping less hard. Okay. So the first one is going to be build your own hive. I don't know if he called that a hive. I know nothing about beekeeping, so I'm going to be very careful to listen to these videos, digest, go back and watch again if I don't understand the terminology. This is why people say pick a niche you're passionate about, because it gets boring really, really quickly trying to learn something that you don't want to learn. And you'll find yourself not wanting to create the content. Now, if you're hiring this out, no big deal. It doesn't matter. Just pick the topics, send them out to your content team, your blog writers, you're done. But if you're writing this yourself, like I'm showing you how to do right now, you're going to get bored very quick, and you're going to be doing this every single day while you're building this website, right? 20 or 30 days straight, or you're doing it once a week. You're going to, once a week, you're going to build it over a year, whatever that is. I suggest building it fast by doing these things. Spend a couple hours a day, do a video, digest, boom, blog post, you're done, move on to the next one. It's going to get boring really quick. So I am a person that does really well with watching a class or a lecture or a video and creating takeaways from it, which is what we're doing today. If you don't have that natural ability or desire to do that, this isn't going to be the best way for you to create content, or you're going to need to hire it out. Okay. By the way, interns often will do these things for free or for a very low cost. Contact your local college. Anybody that's in marketing, content, writing, journalism, they're going to need to get a certain amount of hours. And you could say, here's what you'll do for me. I will send you a video. You will watch the video and you will make notes. And you're going to put those notes on a blog post. And here's my formula for how I want that done. Easy, right? You know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do that so I can show you guys how we do it on another video. Okay, so 10 lessons to make beekeeping less hard. So he says, build your own hive. Now, I'm going to take that build your own hive. I'm going to make that a heading 3 because it's like a subheading of that first one, right? So my 10 of these, if that's how many he covers, are all going to start with a heading 3. And then here is going to be a description. Okay, so I'm actually going to type in my takeaways of what he says about building his own hive. And I'm not going to copy him word for word. That would be stealing his content. I'm just going to take notes of, like, I'm learning from him. Okay, build your own hive. What was his experience? He talks about the fact that buying that wood. Okay, now what kind of wood did he say? Watch this. Hold on. I'm going to show you something about affiliate marketing here. Let me go back just a little bit.
As opposed to going to Home Depot or Lowe's and buying the lumber and building it myself. I had just almost the same amount of money in the pine shelving, the
pine shelving. Okay, now watch this. Here, I've lost my spot on my blog, sorry. Where were we at? Okay. Here, I'm going to say something like, buying, you might think building your own, I don't think that thing's called a beehive. I think it's called a, some kind of, let's see, I need to find the right term. Unpainted beehive kit. Yeah, they're still calling, okay, beehive box, beehive frame. Okay, so I need to just explore that a little bit more to make sure I'm calling it the right thing, but I don't want to do that in the video. So you might think building your own beehive frame, let's just say it's called, is the way to go. you'd probably think it would save you a significant amount of money, even though it will take time to build it. However, the wood itself, such as the pine shelving, will cost more than you probably think, and it's often cheaper and easier to buy the box pre-built. Okay, now the next thing I would do here is you might think building your own Beehive frame is the way to go. I am going to highlight Beehive frame and take them to an affiliate link. Okay, so let's go to here to Amazon. I'm going to type in Beehive frames. Oh, I see. So yeah, so the box itself is the frame. Okay, so Beehive frames. And then what I do is I just go up, I'm using Amazon Site Stripe, Google Chrome extension, and I've already got my affiliate relationship set up with Amazon. Guys, you can't just put a link and think you get paid. You have to apply for an account with any of these companies. Once they approve you, they will give you a special link or code or both that you have to use on your page to get paid. The visitor clicks through, makes a purchase, that link it's cookied and it's tracked. That's how you get paid. Okay, so I already have all that set up. So I'm going to go up here to text, and I'm going to say I want this to be my Beehive website, Ballen's Bees. So do I want to get the short link or the full link? Get the link. Okay, and then I'm going to grab that link and I'm going to paste it. Right here, Beehive frame. Click the link and paste it there. Okay, now later, as you begin to build your pages and you start ranking for your pages, you might actually take them to another page. So here we have, you might think building your own Beehive frame is the way to go, right? But what we might do is we might build a new page all about Beehive frames. And on that page, we're going to have store items and tips about choosing the right frame. So instead of just taking them right to an Amazon page, we may instead take them to another page on our website that's all about Beehive frames and have it there. But we haven't built that yet. So for right now, we're going to do this. But I do want to show you that there is another way that we can actually do this. I'll include this in my links below, but there is a plugin called Thirsty Affiliates. There are free options, there are paid options, there are competitors. You choose what you like, okay? So I chose Thirsty Affiliates, and I have a paid version. Now, my paid version allows me to put in multiple, you will have multiple licenses, okay? So what you want to do is click the link below, go over to Thirsty Affiliates, and then you're going to go ahead. It's not this website, it's another website. You're going to go ahead and purchase. Let me show it to you. You're going to go ahead and go to Get Thirsty Affiliates for free. You're going to click download, and you're going to download it to your files. You also could just go over to your plugins and upload it. But if you look here, there's a pro version. I want to show you this, okay? So the pro version, here's the difference. Scroll down. Automatic keyword linking. This is the key to the whole thing. So I want the pro version to be able to use this. There is I think there's a free plugin called Better Links or Best Links or something, but this one I chose the paid version for a few reasons. So it has the automatic keyword linking. It has automatic statistic reporting. This is important to me. I want to know who's clicking what, how often it's being clicked. So then I know, like, okay, wait a minute, I'm getting, 75% of my clicks on this page are going to this particular affiliate link, but nobody's buying the product. So maybe I want to change that link. Well, what's really cool about this is instead of putting that link over in the beekeeping hives, beekeeping frames, like I just showed you how to do, instead of doing that, hold on, where did the rest of our page go here? Oh, there we go. Instead of putting beekeeping frames, we highlighted Beehive frame and put in the Amazon link. Instead of that, if we save this affiliate link that every time we type in the keyword Beehive frame, every time we type in the keyword Beehive frame, it goes to this particular link, then we don't have to keep linking every time we create a new page. Now, the other cool thing is if we change that link once, so suddenly we decide, okay, I no longer want my Beehive frame link to go to this Amazon page. Instead, I want it to go to this one particular Amazon product. Or I want it to go to another page on my website. Or I want it to go to Bees Incorporated affiliate link. You change it once, it changes it on every page of your website. So rather than starting off your website by linking every single thing directly, you can actually set it once and forget it. So we're looking at this. So you do that by going to looking at Thirsty Affiliates Pro. Oh, I put it right here. Okay. So if you use my link, it'll take you directly to Pro version. And then what you're going to do is go ahead and purchase it. Then you'll have a login and orders you'll be able to see. So this one here is for Thirsty Affiliates up to 5 licenses. So if you know you're going to put it on multiple websites, then get yourself one that has license for more than one website. Otherwise, you end up paying too much. This is the same with Yoast or any of those other plugins that give you multiple site options. If you're going to build more than one website in the same year, it may benefit you to get a multi-license version. If you're not, then it may not. So you'll have to decide. So then once you purchase it, click on Thirsty Affiliates Pro and go ahead and download that. And I'm going to show you how to upload it. So then we go back over to our website. I'm going to open plugins in a new tab. We're going to go to add new. We're going to go to upload plugin, choose file, downloads, and you're going to take that entire zip file and you're going to open it. Click install now. Activate plugin. Now, what you're going to notice is when you use the Thirsty Affiliates plugin again, it's going to ask you to put in your license number. So up here, let's see. Oh, please ensure you have the Thirsty Affiliates plugin. So it looks like we need the basic one first. So let me grab that one too. Download. So I think it looks like we have to have the Pro version and the basic one installed. So I'm going to go to add new. And we are going to go to, upload, choose file, regular zip, install now. So you can go ahead and buy your Pro version and install it, and then it'll tell you you also need to put the regular one in there. Activate plugin, so you can just download both of those files and then upload both of those files. Okay, congratulations, you're activated. Okay, now we have to put in our license number. So click activate, put in your activation email, and then you're going to put in your license key in that spot. So after you have your installation done of Thirsty Affiliates, what you're able to do then is go over to affiliate links. I'm going to open this in a new tab. We're going to click on new affiliate link. We're going to type in the name of the affiliate link. It's going to be Beekeeping Frames. And for right now, every time we say beekeeping frames, we want it to go to this link. Okay. Then down here, you need to say what keywords do you want to link to this page. So I might put beekeeping frames. Whoops. Beehive frames. Maybe I don't know all the answers I'm going to say, so I might go over to Google and type something in like beekeeping frames. Let's see what they're suggesting. Beehive frames looks like the most popular. Beehive kits, beehive boxes. Okay, so maybe I want to make sure those are included. Beehive kits, beehive frames. And then I want to make sure in case people don't use the spacing, beehive kits, beehive frames, beehive boxes. And I can change those anytime later by coming in and deleting any one of them, and then all the links, they won't break, they'll just won't be linked anymore. You can add later. So this just makes it so that now anywhere else that you say this phrase or have said it, it will automatically add your link. So this is a great way to start increasing clicks through to other pages on your website or clicks through to your affiliate links, okay? So we'll go ahead and save that link. Now watch this. We'll go ahead and save this draft. Preview it. Okay, hold on. It didn't stick yet. Let me see here. Let me go ahead. Did I save that? Save the link. Maybe I said something wrong, different. Beekeeping frames. Let me see what I called it. Oh, beehive frame. Okay, I didn't type that in there. You see, I put beehive frames plural and beehive frames plural. I did not put in beehive frame. So it has to be exact frame. Now let's go back and look at it again. Preview. There's your link. See that? This is a great tip to internal linking. You just got to be careful that you're properly linking the correct way to the correct things, so that you're paying attention to it so that you can optimize that, okay? So then what we do is we're going to keep going down each item and we're going to finish out this blog post. By the time we're done with this blog post, I'm going to guess it's going to be in the $1,200 to $1,500 word range. Generally, my blogs are between 1,000 and 2,000 words long. If I go longer than that, then I tend to break them up into multiple blogs. Every now and then I'll have like a killer guide that's like cornerstone content that'll be 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 words and become an ebook. But if you want to see this finished blog post, head on over to ballensbees.com.